guys, this is Gwendolyn, and for today's video I'm going to do a review on the Louis Vuitton bucket bag. Okay, look you guys at the Louis Vuitton bucket. I've done a bucket bag before, but this is the GM. I've done the smaller Little Petite, and I'll show you really quickly.
I like these bags.
I have it over here, huh?
I like these bags.
See, they're little tiny petite.
They're so cute.
Isn't it cute? And this one, of course, is in the monogram. And look at the size. It's so cute. It's like in this way. I did do the actual, this time I looked up the measurements. I don't know if you guys can see these very well. But I did for real look up the measurements this time, but I don't remember them. I think this was like 13 something points, whatever. And I'm guessing it has to be inches. It wouldn't be centimeters. So this one, the GM, the height is like 13.5. And I'm guessing inches. The width is 10.25. The width, this way of course, and the depth is 7.5. So what would that be for this type of a bag? Can't be inside of here because that would make it 13. Maybe that's this. Just like this side. Like going this way or this way with this, because this is hard.
Yes, ma'am, the bottom is
maybe
hard.
They're talking about this, but the width is still whatever. I don't know how they measure a bucket. Go figure.
Oh, yeah.
It's weird, huh?
It is funny
because it's not what you would typically do with if you were doing geometry, huh?
Exactly. It is an odd shape to try to measure.
Exactly. So however they measured it, but anyway, this, and it has feet. I didn't say legs this time on the bottom, and this is pretty.
Yep, I like that it's solid.
I think this one same.
Yep. So they just stay up.
These bags I know initially retailed. I don't know if they still have any buckets, anything's out there. Typically, I see them on like pre-loved sites, like the Real Real, and things like that. Tradesy, I think, is still around.
Yes, ma'am.
But they were retailing for, like, this one was $1,200-ish or so. And just for the record, this one cost me $6 something, I think. This one, okay. Pre-loved, I've seen this one, the GM. The highest, I believe, has been in the 6.
Yes, ma'am.
It could be more. I know a lot of times pre-loved items are based on how well they're kept.
Exactly.
So, and of course if it's authentic, but how well they're kept as well. So sometimes people just sell their brand new bags.
Yes, ma'am.
And they still could get a pretty good deal, closer to what it would have retailed for, especially when they're not making the bag anymore.
Exactly.
So you have to just deal with whatever someone sells it for. So that's the truth.
Yeah.
But I noticed something about the buckets that I found out on my own. First of all, I put a little chain on here because I carry this one up. I've shown it before. I take this one lots of times to like Hayden's swim class because it's small enough and I don't worry about it getting wet when the kids are splashing around the swimming pool. So I put a little chain on there like this. I had this made. A strap on there, and I keep it pretty lightweight. I don't really make it too heavy so it doesn't put a lot of pressure on the buckles here. So I keep it pretty basic things I keep in here just for the record. But I've noticed, I wanted to show this one as well because they come with these pochettes.
Yes, ma'am.
So I believe, I could be wrong, and I know someone would tell me if I am, the ones with the little D-ring on here, I believe, they are typically attached to something.
Yes, ma'am.
I believe. And I realized when I purchased this one, it was more than some of the others because it came with the pochette. So people are selling these separately, which they could.
Yeah.
But These come with, I believe when the bag was initially designed, I'm guessing it had a pochette option to be with it, or it was with it. I'm not really sure, but this one did come with it. That's why I paid more for this particular bag than some other ones I saw. You know, like you pick and you go through the different ones on a pre-loved site and you keep looking at it, see where you really want to spend your money and the condition. This one looked pretty new to me, so that's why I paid more for this one. And I love the size of the bag. This was that bag, the size that was debatable for people. They thought it was so tiny.
It holds a lot more than
it's just the shape, I think, throws them off. If it was because we would wear crossbodies, and if you get a long enough strap, wear the thing crossbody.
Yeah, it's true.
It's just shaped more like a cylinder this way instead of this way. We strap purses across are so tiny.
Exactly.
The same scenario, in my opinion. I carry purses across my shoulders that are really tiny.
Small.
That's more like, look more like something for a crossbody.
Yes, ma'am.
In my opinion. So I know it just throws people off with the shape, but it works. Trust me, no one ever walked up to me and said, girl, you are too something for that bag. You know, no, I'm not. But I just brought that one out to show people, give them a little bit idea of what the GM looked like. Because I didn't see a whole lot of the GMs. I did not when I was going to purchase this one.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, this one I don't think I purchased this. This was in the bag. I can't remember, but I know it goes with it.
Yeah.
So maybe not. Maybe it's a larger one that goes with it. I have no idea. I could be wrong. But being that it has the D-ring on it, I just keep it with this.
Yes, ma'am.
And then I change them out.
Exactly.
Sometimes I change them out, like just to be a little bit different. Let me see the size of this one. Because if this one is this size, it's possible it could or could not have come with it. I have no idea. I have no idea if the larger ones come with a larger one of these, because I have a pochette. That's one. This one. This one has a D-ring, but it also has the chain on there, just this pochette. I don't know if this one is sold individually like this, or this was initially with some type of a bag, because I bought it alone.
Yes, ma'am.
And it's a little bit longer, see, than that pochette. It's a possibility this one does not go with this, but it has the attachment. So it could be a longer one, being that this is a little bit larger
than that
one. So I have no idea. Maybe someone have one from back then that to know which one it came with, whatever, because this one is longer. But it has this, and this doesn't detach on this side. So I have no idea.
So it's hard to say.
I don't know. So I just keep one with mine, just in case. If I get one longer, if I can find one that's longer, I would put it with this one. I don't know. But, okay, but this bag doesn't have this. I don't know if this is like a newer one. They have the one zipper. This one doesn't have a, yes it does. It does have a zipper on this side. This one has two zippers on this little petite one. I wasn't going to initially talk about that, but I'm looking at how different they are a tad bit. This one has a zipper on one side and just
a pocket.
A pocket. Now this one has that older, let's take this out. It had the, you guys know that whatever the material is, it's like whatever this was, and it starts to break away.
Yes, ma'am.
It's doing that, like in the bag. See, when I bought it, it's starting to break away. What is this, like a suede? No. It's like a leather canvas or something. What do they call this? Oh, I forgot. But whatever this material is, it started to break away a little bit. I ripped some out. It started peeling after a while. After it's so old or whatever, it started peeling a little bit. So I ripped some away because I'm thinking about getting the bag redone. I just get concerned a little bit about sending bags and that are so much older. What if they mess it up? Then what are they going to do?
Yes,
you don't go back and buy the bag again. But I know they're professionals, so I should not worry about that. But
I get it though. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, I like the outside. It has no major issues with it on the outside. There's nothing major. I got to stuff it a little bit more because it was sitting in my closet. And then when it was shipped to me, it's folded a little bit. I need to stuff it a little bit more, but I'm thinking about getting it redone. But in the meantime, if you have a bag that's really older and it's starting to peel away, I peel off what's just hanging huge. Then I get a little bit of baby powder and a cloth, and I rub it on there, and it stops it from being sticky because it was sticky.
It was sticky, yeah.
And it took that away. It's no longer sticky. But I mean, I don't touch the inside of it.
Exactly.
I don't flip the bag inside out. So I have some of that peeling in there. It's a deep hole down in here. My voice changes when I'm talking down in here.
I know.
It's really funny, but I love this bag, you guys. It's like, it reminds me also of the Noe, this is a
I like all three of those.
GM, I think.
Yes, ma'am, that one.
This is large. I took this strap off. It's on something else. It's on one of my other bags. But, so it's similar to that. It's just the shape changes a little bit more. Oh, of course, you can tell that. So if a person has the larger Noe, you can get an idea similar to the bucket. I just like the bucket because it had, I don't know, it's just a little bit different.
I like it.
It doesn't have a closure. It doesn't close. Has nothing to close it here on the top. I say close like 50 times. You could adjust the strap height by taking the little bucket. I mean the buckles apart, like on the petite
small
one as well.
too.
Yeah, it does it as well. So it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think maybe 6 options. You can carry it down to this size, I guess, like that. I don't know why you want one that short, but it was the same. So, but you know, let me see. I'm trying to see if I got them level. I love this bag, and it's just an odd, different shape of a tote, as people can tell.
I like it.
And it does fit the same things as this one. You know what? I always tried to see if a laptop would fit. I know it would, but I wanted to see if it changed the shape a little bit.
All right, let me pause
You
this
guys
and
want
I'll
me
get
to
your
get-
laptop.
Hayden, come give me this laptop, please. But of course it fits everything else. I don't have anything in these bags. I wasn't carrying any one of these purses. I was carrying my Speedy. Gosh. Oh, it's not as hot as it's been. I've been saying every video. It's so hot. It's not as hot. Give me my laptop. Just hand it to Lex, please.
Thank you.
Thank you very, very much.
You're welcome.
You could throw it. Oh, there we go. Thank you.
I have long arms and fingers.
I know. This is the, remember my 15, I think?
Yes, that's your 15-inch Pro.
Okay, so that fits all the way down in there. See there? I can move this one, but I was just showing you the sizes.
That fits well.
It fits all the way in there. So you know if anything else, and if it doesn't change the shape or anything oddly. My little iPad. To put that down in here. I keep the pochette attached just because it fits a lot of things. Here's I put this pochette in there. I wish I had some other things to put in here. I'm looking around. If you have there's my water. I'm just gonna put this in here. With the shape of it, it makes you want to carry things like that. This is pretty tall.
It is.
See? And that's one of the tallest
That's the tallest
ones
one that
they
I've
sell.
seen.
And that goes down in here. I can do that. What else do I have? Just sitting around. Anything. Lexi, give me something. Pass in my purse behind you, please. Lexi got to do everything, you guys. You guys know I was MIA because of Lex, but we're not gonna.
Oh, you guys, whatever. Well, it was true this time.
Okay, put my. Lexi always doing something, you guys.
I was gone.
My organizer. I put that down in here. I'll just show you how. Because I always think about school bags. I just do because I'm trying to get out of school forever. But then I started doing real estate schooling or studying. I may not go to the school, but put this in here, a thingy, a fiber one bar. I can always keep one in my purse. I put a makeup bag or something down in here, put it across here, just because, so I can just sort of see how I would carry this. For real, for real. So, let me move this. My beautiful baby there. And I got those things in here. See, I just put that makeup bag on the top. I could have done better, but I got that heavy container, water container in there.
But it's just an example.
Yeah, it's just an example. Let me move this. I don't want it to fall over. See there? And then you have the pockets. I have a pocket, yeah, the one that zips on one side and one that's just open on the other. And then you can just carry your bag like this. And nothing sticks out, just for the record. Nothing does. So
I like how tall it is.
it's so tall. It's really, so this says 13. Maybe this is 15 inches by being, well, how is that so? If they call this 13 something point. That's kind of crazy if this is a 15 inch. That's taller than this.
Yeah.
I don't understand how that, maybe the measurement is wrong or something.
Maybe. Let me see.
I want to grab a tape measure, but it's behind Lexi somewhere, and I don't want to just walk off the screen. That's just rude.
That would be really rude.
But this thing looks taller. If this is 15 inches, supposedly, maybe it's just, whatever the inch is of this notebook, it should have been shorter.
All right, let's see.
I mean, the bag should have been shorter. It's just making me think about it.
It says 13.5.
I know.
For the height.
And it doesn't say, and it can't be centimeters, because that's really, that would be way shorter.
Inches.
That would be, they would put that way higher of a number. So I don't understand how that's that size. I just don't. Maybe something I got in my head is like, look. So I don't get it. I don't understand why it fits like that. That's kind of weird, huh?
I know.
Because this is down and it has like that much space from the top once I put this in there.
And I know you have the 15 inch. So.
I know. Well, we guess maybe it's a 13. Well, it would be level. It still should be level. This is a 15
Put it
inch.
in again. Let me see.
Huh?
Let me see.
What? Put it back in?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Let me take my water thing out for just a second. I'll put that right here. Okay, put this in there. Like this. Like so. I'm not the smartest person. I'm not the best with math, but I'm not. My visual is good. My contacts are working.
You're so funny.
I'm wondering why it fits in there so well.
Maybe
it's
your
perfect.
Mac is a 13 because the bag is supposed to be 13 and a half.
Well, maybe it is. Maybe it is a 13, and I thought it was a 15.
Maybe that's what. Well, it has to be. It has to be that.
Got to be something, because I'm like, why is it fitting like that? That's it. It must be. I thought, because I had another one.
Yes, ma'am.
I had two, and the other one was.
The other one was a 13. Your air is small.
I don't get it. Well, maybe this is a 13. Let me make this down. Okay, we figured it out, you guys. I was purchasing two different type of Macs. I was looking at 2 or 3 different types at the time. And then I thought I stuck with the one, and I changed my mind at the last minute. So I ended up getting a 13. So the screen is 13, and that's why it fits like it does. Because this says 13 and a half. And that's why it fits like that. I'm like, why is it? Because I'm like, if this is a 15, it should have been sticking out. Now we remember. That made me remember, because I've been calling this the wrong thing on other videos. So, anyway.
But we figured it out.
Boom, figured it out. Because I was comparing, you go on your screen when you're purchasing something, like you do all the comparisons. And I had 2 or 3 different things in my mind, but I ended up seeing something in particular made me click on this particular one. But I decided to go for a lesser screen size for more processor.
Yes,
There's
ma'am.
something with the
It was
processor.
something
That's
you
what it
switched
was.
over,
Okay.
yeah.
So any video I'm calling this a 15 is a 13, but that's why. That's important
it
because I've been
out.
wrong forever with the video. I listened to Lexi. I shouldn't have listened
Of
to her.
course. I'm sorry for misleading you all.
Gosh, I always listen to that girl. Why? Okay, so that fits like that because this is a 13-inch and this is 13.5 inches tall. Now we're good. There we go. There we go. So if you like this particular style of bag, I like it because it's kind of slender. It's narrow, like I love it. This one is a little bit more like if you feel the bucket, the Noe, if you feel it also a little bit more, being a little bit more squared on the bottom, well, not really a square, but more of a rectangular shape. It's going to stick out like that a little bit, especially if you make it really wide.
Yes, ma'am.
So I'm just showing these. I know this is not what I was initially talking about in the title, but for people that may have one of these bags and see if they want this one and why.
Exactly.
Because it still is a slight difference in carrying the two bags. See, there it is facing that way. It still is a slight difference. It's more narrow than this. And it's larger than the petite, of course. But it carries or holds as much as maybe as much as your Speedies.
Yes, ma'am.
Some of the Neverfulls and things like that. You're just working with more height up this way. But it's pretty good in size. It can carry a decent amount. I'll show you again and again. I'll show you again. It can carry a decent amount of things.
I think it could definitely carry enough stuff in there.
Bottle and things like that. So
it definitely
really nice.
carries enough.
I love it. And I need to stuff my bag a little bit more because it's just been sitting. And as it's tall, if it wants to collapse a little bit, I need to stuff it a little bit more to train it to stand up more. But I love it because the bottom is flat.
Exactly.
And solid. I love these I love the buckets. Anyway, it took me a while to find this. This is in pretty good shape. I think
so.
But I may get this redone. If I do, I definitely will let you guys know and know pricing. I don't remember exactly how much I paid for this, but it sells from, they average, it could be 6 down to really bad shape, 100 and something, whatever.
Ma'am.
But sometimes people buy bags in whatever condition and go get all this stuff redone. So it just varies.
It just depends.
But you don't want to buy too busted and you're out of the price of a brand new one completely. I don't know. Maybe you do. I don't know. Because it still would be like buying a newer one and they're not, I don't think they're making anymore just like this. Know. I have no idea for sure. But anyway, I don't think so. But sorry, you guys, I always talk to myself. But anyway, thank you guys for coming by. I didn't miss a holiday, anything like that. Lexi was out of town, so we didn't get around to. We were going to double up, and we just sort of got busy doing things and stuff. So I'm going to try my best.
You were helping me get ready to leave and stuff, so.
Yeah, Lexi, it's her fault, but we know. So, thank you guys for coming by. I'm trying to think. It was something I was going to say and I can't remember. But let me do my robot. Okay. Thank you. Have a good, what's today?
Rest of your week. Today
good rest
is
of your
Wednesday,
week,
right?
because this may not post until a few days. So, thank you guys so much for stopping by. Hope you're having a good rest of your week. Like I just said, take care. Turn on the thingy, and remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye, you guys.